lose. Ratman will call, man. I'm not hearing it.
Whatever team went out there, Arsenal had to do the business, and Arsenal have been very good at keeping teams away from our goal. Even if we don't look our scintillating attacking best, it feels hard to score against Arsenal because even if you get past the front press, even if you get past the midfield that has Declan Rice who covers everything, you think got to deal with Gabriel, Saliba, White, Tomiyasu. So
who cares if we're not getting smashed? Yeah, this control football that you're praising. Oh, the defense is harder to score against Arsenal. We're not putting teams to bed. We are not putting teams to bed. Yeah, and we're already looking rocky. We look rocky. We got rocked against West Ham. We got rocked against Newcastle. We got rocked against Lens very early in. Last season, it wasn't like that. Last season wasn't like that. So yeah, we're not conceding loads. We're also not scoring a lot of goals. We're not scoring a bag full of goals. Goals ain't coming all over the pitch. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It ain't convincing. We do not have the players to play this defensive style of football. We do not score enough. We're not putting teams to bed. And this is exactly why we couldn't even win against Tottenham. And within 1 minute, we conceded. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because we're not putting teams to bed. What are you talking about?
He's going to get a lot of praise, Jorginho, because he played the through ball to Saka. That's a highlight moment. That's a moment that will do the rounds on socials. And it's a moment everyone will go, yeah, he's got that in his locker. Brilliant performance from Jorginho. He was brilliant without that ball. Without that ball, he still did his thing. Passing range was fantastic. Kept everything ticking. Received the ball in tight areas. Received the ball in loads of space. Controlled the tempo. Worked really well. Declan Rice, as they both played as a pivot. And just kept everything moving for Arsenal.
I'm not hearing none of this bucaria, bro. I'm not hearing none of this bucaria about it kept it everything ticking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it. Listen, I'm not hearing it. Let me get back to that. I'm not hearing it. And I'll tell you why I'm not hearing it, yeah? What else? What do you mean keeping it ticking, bro? You are there. You're a creative midfielder. You're not a CDM. You are not creating anything, bro. Jorginho's not creating anything. He created one chance in 90 minutes, bro. After not creating nothing against Newcastle, nothing against West Ham, and people are trying to say, what, Jorginho had a good game. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. The guy's a bum. He ain't been doing good enough. I'm not hearing it. Jorginho's not been impressive enough. He's not been good enough. I don't care. We are supposed to be going for major honours. You're telling me that we can do it with Jorginho in the midfield. I do not care. That I don't look at football as highlights. I look at what you do for me in 90 minutes, bro. And just having one goal and assist does not absorb you away from criticism in your performance as a player, bro. Not good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not hearing it. And no quiero saber ni una merda. Yeah? He's not been good enough. He's not consistent enough. He doesn't create enough chance for the starting three. Let me bear in mind, the reason we played the way we played last season is because Arteta understood that Martinelli, nor Saka, nor Trossard, nor flipping Gabriel Jesus is going to score us 20 goals a season. Yeah? So to compensate not having a gunman, we created a system that creates an abundance of chances for all of our players, our midfield, our wide players, and our striker. So everyone can chip in goals, and then we can remain on top and applying pressure for Man City and hopefully win the league. Because that is what you do when you don't have a gunman. You create an abundance of chances because you know probably 6 out of 10 chances your players are not going to score. So you need to create a lot of chances for them because they don't excel as goal scorers. But this season, we're reverting back away from that, and we're allowing teams to get into the game. We're allowing teams to impose themselves. The ones that want to come at us. And a lot of people like this guy is going to say, oh, well, look how convincing we was against Bournemouth or Sheffield or PSV or flipping Sevilla. These teams did not test us. These teams allowed us to play the way we want to play. Yeah. And that is why we put them to the sword. They had nothing to offer and they weren't going forward in search of a win. That is why it looks like, oh, it's amazing, but it's not. When you come up against a team that's ready for the battle, like Tottenham, like West Ham, like Newcastle, what happened? What happened? We either lost or drew. It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough.
He did one thing in particular that I loved. Now, there's been a lot of criticism about Jorginho wearing the armband. I kind of get it. Why not Declan Rice? Why not Gabriel? Why not some others who aren't former Chelsea, who've been at the club a bit longer? I hear all that. But Jorginho did something I really liked. When Bukayo Saka was injured, went off, came back on injured, and then realised he had to come back off again. He was far away from the tunnel, but he tried to take the shortest route back across the pitch to get off the pitch. The referee basically stopped Saka and told him he had to go off the nearest exit of the pitch. He went right up to the referee, took a yellow card for it. But he went right up to the referee and almost confronted him quite aggressively to say,
who cares, man? Who cares? What are we talking about? Oh, he confronted the referee. I couldn't give a crap, bro. He confronted the ref. What are you doing for me on the pitch? What are you doing for me on the pitch, bro? I don't care about all of this. But Saka was injured and he went to confront it. I couldn't care less, bro. Yeah, the main thing is what are you doing for me on the pitch? And on the pitch, he doesn't create enough, often enough. Yes, you got in a little assist, but he is not consistent enough for me to want him as a captain. Not even close enough for me to want him as a starting lineup player. What are you talking about? It's always picking up these little crap. Bro, I'm sick and tired of it with Arsenal fans. Oh, but this, oh, but that, oh, but look at, oh, bro, you man were impressed with flipping Ramsdale last season with fist pumps in the air. Oh, look, he looks like he's passionate. He looks like he's on it. Ultimately, this season, we get Raya. Oh, now, you know what? Ramsdale's a bit too rash. I don't care about bro, I don't care about all of that. Yeah? Give me flipping 8s, 9s, and 10 out of 10 performances every week. That is what you're paid to do. That is what I expect from you. And if you're not good enough, then get rid. I don't care about all of this. Oh, he's running up to the... I couldn't care less, bro. I couldn't care less. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? I do not care, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, this fan base is tapped. You know what I'm saying? This fan base is washed, bro.